What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Google Hangout. Excited to be here with second time around. First time we had some technical issues. We've been working through some sound issues, but I think we got it figured out with Steph, who is from Venezuela, who is in Toronto right now. We actually filmed an espresso together yesterday that'll be coming up on the channel. If you look for the Lily Singh video, you'll see Steph and her wisdom about happiness on there. Steph wanted to interview me for her YouTube channel around your one word. So, Steph, welcome aboard.
Hey to everybody. Hi, Evan. I feel so honored to be here, going live from Venezuela to your place yesterday and to Mississauga here. So my first question was, how long did it take you to find your last word? Oh my God, your one word. It's like when you saw the video of Steve Jobs and you realized that, you realized or felt that you had to do this for.
Yeah, so when I saw the video, I didn't know that I needed a one word. I just felt like I had something more to me than what I was doing. And so I wanted to explore it a little bit more. Oh, Steph is getting cut out. Not sure what happened. Well, we lost Steph. The technical issues continue. Anyway, we'll answer the question. Maybe she'll pop back in. When I watched the video, when I watched the movie, I knew I wanted to do something more. I knew I felt I had more in me. I knew I could do more as an entrepreneur. I didn't know that I needed to get down to one word, though. I thought it was a marketing thing. I thought I needed to have a better tagline for myself. I thought that was the problem. And I had gone from, what did I have? Inspiration and strategies for entrepreneurs or something like that, to over 20 million entrepreneurs helped and counting, which was my website stats, to entrepreneurs deserve help. And nothing really felt right. And then I realized that it wasn't just about the marketing, that it was something much deeper. And I just started making a list of all the things that that I liked, all the things that I felt like maybe I stood for. Just, I didn't even know where it was going. I just made a list. And Believe was actually on that list, but it wasn't the one that I necessarily thought was the right one. I didn't know about any of them. I just made a list of ideas, and then I slept on it. And the next day came back to it, and I liked Believe. It was in the middle of my list. I really liked it. And then I thought it was too big a word. Like, who am I to be the Believe this? And it's such a big goal. I need to be more specific. I need to make it for entrepreneurs. And then also, it's been used before. So when people have used Believe before, it didn't feel unique or original. And that's it. I felt like I needed to find something bigger, and then I slept on it some more. And then the next day I woke up and Believe just, that was it. I just wanted to go with Believe. It felt right. And so from the movie to making the list of words was maybe a couple weeks. And then from the list of words to get to Believe was, I think, the 2 days. The one day of making the list, the next day coming back and picking Believe, but wanting it to be something more than just Believe because I thought it was too big. And then the next day coming back and figuring out Believe was the word. So I feel like the journey has been, it's been my entire life getting to that point. It's been who I always was. And then the movie just kind of put it more front and center on my mind, on top of everything else that I was looking at and feeling and going through. The feeling that you could do more, the feeling like I had more potential, more possibility. And then once I made the list of words, I got it within the 2 days. For some people, it takes them a long time to come up with it. I guess my journey was surprisingly fast because I didn't have a blueprint, right? Like, the book takes you through the blueprint. I always tell people that it took me a long time to figure it out, but I actually don't think it did. Just think about it now. If I had this, I probably would have figured it out pretty quickly. So that's interesting. But I found that some people find it really fast. They go through the exercise and they got it right away. And some people take more time. And some people have changed it. The dangerous part is you pick a word that is just meaningful for right now. Meaningful in the moment because you're dealing with some kind of crisis. You know, I had one woman who was taken through the process and her word was integrity at the time. And she was in that moment in her life dealing with a lot of people who didn't have a lot of integrity. And so she felt like she needed extra integrity to get through that moment in her life. And then coming through it, when life kind of settled down, she realized that she didn't connect with integrity as much anymore. It's still a part of her, but it's not the word. It's not the most important thing to her. And so she switched and found a better word for her that integrity, you know, is a small piece of it. And so that's the danger that you pick, and other people have gone through it too. You pick something that is just meaningful for you right now. That is definitely part of you, but it's not the bigger picture. It's not the big word. And so what I do recommend is that with more time, the more you sleep on it, the more you're either going to like it more or hate it more. Just it's going to happen. You're going to love it more, or you're going to like it less and less and less and less with time. And if you like it less and less and less, then you got to move on to something else. That's okay. It's part of the process. It's not like you picked something so far off. You know, like my friend who picked integrity. It's not that now she's not about integrity, right? It's still just a piece of her instead of everything. And so it's happened to a couple people. You pick a word and you're like, yeah, that's it. And then you switch to something else the more you sleep on it. And that's the danger, is that it's just, you pick something that's more in the moment. I don't know if I do a good job of even talking about that in the book. I don't know that we have a chapter dedicated to that. There is parts about sleeping on it, but the idea of switching a word and making sure that it's not just, well, I do talk about it being a constant. It is a constant. So it's been surprising how people have used and gone through it. So that's my answer to the question. We lost Steph. I don't know what happened. She her cell phone cut out or whatever. She first connected on the computer and the audio wasn't working, so she connected on her cell phone and then her internet went out. But we got one solid question down for you guys, and hopefully that helped. So I have one more live interview happening today. Hopefully you guys will join. This guy's coming in from Australia, so it should be fun. And if I don't see you again, then I'll see you tomorrow morning. And if not, I believe in you. Hope you continue to believe in yourself and whatever your one word is. Much love, guys. I'll see you soon.